Hello, welcome to WendyPaulet TV. I'm Chinwe. Thank you so much. If this is not your first time on my channel, it's good to always have you back. I feel like you're family now. You're part of the wilding and thriving crew. Thank you so much. And for those of you that is your first time checking me out, I hope you like what you see and thank you so much for stopping by. And if you do, subscribe, turn on notification so that we can grow this happy family. You get what I mean? In this session of Wilding and Thriving, I'm going to be thinking out loud about dressing, my opinions about dressing. It's freaking hot in Abuja and I'm basically living in the bathroom now. So I figured I might as well come out here, take a dip, talk to you guys and just enjoy the heat. Because, I mean, it has to be there for a reason. Like, I believe everything in life is just for our satisfaction. So if it's really hot, that means they just want me to be inside water so that I can, that's my reasoning. So let's enjoy it. I cannot even come and go and kill myself. So guys, I'm about to hit this pool right now. I'm at Casa de Lucy. It's a place in Apple. Apple's on the inside. It's almost like a private pool because I'm the only person here. Cheers. So let's do this. So guys, I'm so distracted. I almost texted me before I realized I was supposed to be making a video. So when it comes to dressing in Nigeria, I'm going to start with the questions that I have. I have a lot of them. I'm a questionnaire, if you've not noticed. So why do we wear suits in Nigeria? Knowing fully well that our average weather is like 28 degrees. And 28 degrees is summer in Obodo Ibo, in the abroad. Whereas 28 degrees is like our winter here. I know I'm exaggerating, but just take my words for it. Why do we wear three-piece suits? Why do we wear suits? Why do we feel the need to button our shirts to the neck, use a rope, tie our neck in this weather? Like, I'm not saying why do we do it sometimes, maybe on Christmas days and stuff like that. Because in Nigeria, what we have is dry season and rainy season. And in the abroad, they have winter, summer, autumn or fall, and spring. But in Nigeria, is rainy and dry season or harmattan, whatever they call it. And these two seasons is always hot in those seasons. So why did we decide to get convinced that wearing thick materials and just heavy clothing or just covering up ourselves so much is a good idea? Who convinced us about that? I keep asking myself that question. Like, how were we convinced of that? Do you understand? Another question I have is, who convinced us that wearing sleeveless is bad and wearing short skirts is bad in this weather? Whereas if a white person comes to Nigeria and wears sleeveless and half top, it's okay. And mind you, the reason why they'll come to Nigeria and do it is because they know the weather allows it. But as a Nigerian, if you wear sleeveless to go to some places, they'll bounce you and tell you you're not dressed well. Who convinced us that that was a good idea? No, I'll wait. Who convinced us? And this one, like, it goes beyond the religious people. I don't even think it's about religion now. Because even in schools, they make such rules and it doesn't make sense to me because their excuse is always to avoid seduction and stuff like that. But I'm like, who is being seduced by a hand? Like, that person has to be a perv to be seduced by a hand. Who convinced us that just dressing light is bad? In this weather, I'll see my face. So this is not filter. This is not exposure. This is sun on me. Do you understand? But don't worry, I have my sunscreen on. If you want it, I can sell it to you. I process oil for sunscreen and stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm glowing in the water. But really, who convinced us? Because personally, I feel that people should dress according to the weather. At least, like, if there was going to be a benchmark that we used to judge dressing in any part of the world, if there was going to be a benchmark to judge how people should dress, it should be according to the weather. Because that's the only benchmark that makes sense across the board. Americans dress according to your weather. Like, when it's winter in America, if you go and wear sleeveless top and short skirts and freeze to death, nobody will answer you because you knew what the weather was saying and you decided to come and play with it. And if you're African, especially in Nigeria where our weather is so hot, if you now decide to go and wear three-piece suits or just cover yourself so much, tie your hair, tie your nose, tie everywhere, that you collapse out of convulsion. Now you do yourself, is your problem because you knew what the weather was saying. But you said, no, I'm going to dress myself up like a mommy today. and the weather caught you. So yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like if there should be any benchmark for judging dressing across the board, it should be according to the weather. And for the kind of weather we have, I feel like we are really torturing ourselves in this country. Like, I go around and see people that have very active jobs, that their work is to go from office to office, enter the market, enter public vehicles. That's their job, like that's their everyday job. And yet when they are coming to work, they are made to wear high heels, they are made to wear blazers or suits, they are made to button up to their neck. Like, I just see it as torture. Because honestly, even if your office was like refrigerator, do you understand, higher thermal, I don't think it's worth it dripping sweat from your house to that office just to collect the AC. Like, carry your blazers in your bag, like maybe wear like a simple t-shirt and a comfortable shoes, get to your office and pull out your sweater. Some people might want to say, oh, it's just so that we look formal and stuff. But have you ever asked yourself, what is formal even? Like, look at all the clothes they classify as formal, the formal wear, the appropriate wear. Check it. They are all English wears. They are all foreign attires. Do you understand? They are what the Englishmen wear on a daily basis. That's their formal wear. That's what they convinced us that is a formal wear. They convinced us that wearing suits is formal clothing. Whereas, if you want to go by culture, our culture does not have anything like suits in it. We had different outfits for different locations, for ceremonies, for work. Different trade and craft had their own uniform or their own mode of dressing. Different religions had their own, different professions. Like, in our culture, we actually have what we consider formal wear. Do you understand? And that's mostly the kind of clothes people wear for their wedding, like that wrapper and big scarf. That's actually our formal wear. Although that one seems kind of heavy though. I don't even know how we got to that point. But let's just assume we dress like that just for special occasions, because we know we're not going to be in it for a long time. Do you understand? But that's actually our formal wear. And if you check it back in the day, you realize that that outfit is actually just wrapper and beads around it. Like, it's mostly the beads that is used to distinguish what type of outfit it is, like the accessories and stuff. I really think that we are suffering in this country. Like, we are doing a lot of things, not even asking questions or trying to figure out why it was situated that way. Some people want to convince themselves that since they've been doing it for long, it must be right. But sometimes old things need to be changed. This weather is so hot that we really need to just be wearing buba in this country, like just neck and freedom under, and that material will be very, very light. It could be very light cotton. I think that's why dashiki is associated with Africans, because it's just a simple neckline, hand and big, like just free flowing, like just one size, anybody can wear it. Do you understand? Because that's what we need air to be flowing through our body, not caging ourselves that we're being formal or being decent. That's just sufferhead and we don't need it. And yeah, I think I've talked enough. I'm going to start swimming now. I have some challenges for myself. I wish I had someone here to record me, because I want to swim to go and get that stuff. Yeah, can you see it? That floater, I want to swim to go and get it. It would have been fun if you guys watched me do it. I'll probably ask the waiter to help me. If he agrees, I'll do it. If he doesn't, I'll just tell you guys how wonderful it was when I come out. Okay? See ya! Thank you guys so much for keeping me company. I'm going to keep this very short because the music is on and I don't want any YouTube red flag. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed, like and share with your friends. You never know who you might be helping. Also subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any of my uploads. Thank you so much, and until next time, stay wilding and thriving.